one of the interesting things that I was just thinking about recently. It's a hot topic in both Norway and America right now is abortion.
Yep.
So you were really heated about that the other day when we were talking. Now, by the way, this is a woman. I'm only going to ask her questions. I know I look like a man and all of this stuff, but I'm asking opinions here so we can get an opinion from someone from a liberal, very, very liberal country in which women are practically equal, if not more prevalent in society in terms of equality, right? I mean, you guys pretty much run the show here a lot of times. But the prime minister is a woman. Her name is Erna
Solberg. Yeah.
So
and most of the leaders of the political parties are women here as well.
Right.
Like our financial minister, our secretary of defense, she's a woman.
So let's go to abortions. Like, what's going on with that here? What happened?
Okay, so the political parties, we have different political parties in Norway, and we have like 8 or 9 different that we can vote for. So right now the government is 3 different parties. They're the most right-wing parties. Our prime minister is from the second most right-wing party. She wants more power. And there's a 4th party. They are a Christian party. They base all of their politics on the Bible, really, or Christian morals. She wanted them into their government to gain more power. They said, if you change the abortion law, we can get into government with you. Now, what they wanted to change was 2 things. So now you can have an abortion after week 12 if there's a risk that the child is having a serious condition. It could be really anything. If there's a danger for the life, or there's a risk that the child has a condition that will make them multi-handicapped. That is the paragraph, is the abortion law paragraph 2C. That's what that says. And this party wanted to remove that. The second thing was that they wanted to also remove the ability to have, so you can abort, if you're pregnant with twins, you can remove one of the fetuses, even though it's healthy. That's risky for the remaining fetus, but it's still possible.
Right.
Now, this caused a huge disturbance.
Right, and there was protests.
Yeah, there was huge protests. So the first, like removing the paragraph 2C, they didn't manage to do so.
Right, but there was
so that's very nice.
But that whole thing was going on here. And what I wrote a post yesterday about the abortion ban in Alabama.
Right.
And the governor. So the bill was passed by a bunch of white men.
Yeah.
But the bill was confirmed by the governor, who's a
By the way,
who's
you
a
should
woman.
film this. This is our graduation students. They all wear the red pants.
And we'll talk about them in a second as well.
Just wanted to show it.
Yeah, good. We're gonna have to actually come back to what they do here when they graduate.
Yeah.
But basically, I was saying that it's actually a religious issue and it's not a man-woman issue, because both men and women in America, about 47% of men are pro-choice, 48% of women are pro-choice.
Right.
So I said it was more a religious issue.
Yeah.
Because it's religion that, like, if you look at the religious statistics, anyone that's atheist or agnostic, they're 77% pro-choice.
Right.
If they don't go to the church at all, they're about 62% pro-choice.
Yeah.
If you go to your church or your mosque on a weekly basis, you are 20% likely to be pro-choice. So, a lot of women and men both, they agreed with me on this, but there was a few that got really mad at me, and they're like, "This is all about men and men like you," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? This is I'm not even. We're not discussing men in general. I know men in general are assholes. That's not a debate, but I'm debating that this specific issue is a religious issue."